Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. I'm your host, Coach C, and this is season 4, episode 6. Never again, but I again. Now what? Real talk. Have you ever made a declaration with your whole chest? Something like, never again. Never again will I answer that text. Never again will I lend them money. Never again will I tolerate disrespect. Never again will I shrink myself. Never again will I go back. And then you again, you answered, you returned, you trusted, you gave another chance, you reopened the door. Now you're sitting there frustrated, mad, embarrassed, disappointed, not just with them though, with yourself. Here's what I need you to hear. Just because you again doesn't mean you're destined to keep again. Sometimes we revisit a lesson because we haven't fully learned what it came to teach. Sometimes hope overrides wisdom. Sometimes love gets louder than boundaries. Sometimes we confuse potential with reality. And sometimes we simply want the ending we deserve the first time. Maya Angelou wasn't being harsh when she said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. That isn't bitterness. That's discernment. People reveal themselves through patterns, not promises, not apologies, not speeches, patterns. If disrespect is consistent, believe it. If inconsistency is consistent, believe it. If accountability never arrives, believe that too. Because wishing someone would become different doesn't make them different. Then there's the other saying. We've all heard it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That saying isn't about blame. It's about responsibility. The first time you didn't know. The second time you have information. Now your decision carries awareness. That's growth. Here's the good news. Don't waste time beating yourself up because you again. Instead, ask, what did this repeat reveal? Did it expose a boundary you never enforced? A wound you never healed? A need for validation? A fear of letting go? Because repeated experiences are often mirrors. They're not always punishment. Sometimes they're invitations to grow differently. Real talk. Stop making never again your goal. Make next time I'll respond differently your goal. Because transformation isn't measured by never making another mistake. It's measured by making a different decision when the opportunity to repeat it shows up. Healing isn't proven by what you say today. It's proven by what you do when yesterday knocks again. So maybe you did again. Okay, now what? Now you stop romanticizing potential. Now you trust what you've experienced. Now you honor your own boundaries. Now you stop apologizing for protecting your peace because every repeated lesson is offering you another chance, not to become bitter, but to become wiser. And wisdom isn't never falling. It's finally refusing to trip over the same thing once you recognize where it is. Here's your fearless homework. This week, complete these 4 exercises. Number 1, identify your again. Write down one situation, relationship, habit, or decision you said you never repeat, but did. Second, find the lesson. Instead of asking, why did this happen again? Ask, what was I supposed to learn that I missed the first time? Third, name the pattern. Is it people pleasing, loneliness, fear, comfort, hope? Write the pattern down. You can't change what you won't name. And fourth, create your new response. Finish this sentence. The next time this situation presents itself, I will blank instead. Not because you're bitter, but because you're better. Never again is a great declaration, but I respond differently now is the real evidence of growth. Until next time, keep learning, keep living, and remember, sometimes the lesson comes back around not because you failed, but because life is giving you one more opportunity to choose differently. This is Real Talk, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook at Real Talk for Real Life. That's L.Y.F.E for more inspiration, merchandise, and motivation between episodes. This is Coach C. I'll see you in the next one.